Today I'm going to be making some apricot jam, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me for the ride. This is going to be my second batch of apricot jam, so I kind of know what I'm doing this time. I'm making this apricot jam for Christmas presents for people because I figured it could be a really great and cost-efficient Christmas present. I personally love apricot jam, and I hope everybody else does too. So let's get going on this jam. So these are all the apricots that I picked within 15 minutes of being outside with my babies. Let's not forget this box too of apricots that I've picked. So yeah, our trees are fruiting aplenty, and there's still way more out there. So let's get going. I was going to take a nap today, but I just got back from some blood work, an hour to drive home. Okay, so I washed them off, and then I dumped them on this towel that I have laid out over here, because I found this is the most efficient system for I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I think I've done it. I'll show you guys the next vital step. Okay, now that I've finished washing these off, these are all my washed apricots. I take them, I split them in half, and I set them to the side because the next step is going to be deworming them. I eyeball them first, and I stick the pits in here because my husband likes the almonds inside of them. So yeah, this is very, very fun, as I'm sure you can tell. Sarcasm galore over here. Yeah, these are some pretty good apricots. No obvious worms so far, which is always nice. Okay, still no obvious worms. Oh my heck. So good. Yeah, these bigger ones don't have worms. The little ones, they are scary. Yeah, no signs of worms. That's great. Maybe that means that my method of hanging stuff worked mostly. Maybe I picked these at an optimal time. Maybe that's really what it is. You can tell that these are stung. I had my babies help me pick these today, so some of them were not up to par, but that's okay. They had a fun time doing it. Wow, this takes a lot longer than I thought. Because you end up feeling really productive while you're doing it, so it doesn't feel like you stand here for 12 minutes breaking these in half. Sometimes there's random fiber strands in here that look like worms. There have been no worms in these. Probably speaking too soon. I say I'm just going to stick in this bowl. Or I'm going to try to stick in this bowl. Now, in my pot, Got my counted apricots. I feel like this is basically the same video as my pie filling. Let me tell you about making apricot jam the first time. The first time I made it so that I filled up almost a dozen pint jars. Now I want to fill up 11 half-pint jars. Probably do this faster. Let's switch it up. Let's try a new method. One batch of this can fill up about 4 pint jars, so I could probably fill up 8 half-pint jars. Yeah, I'm never going back. Said I found a better and quicker way to cut up apricots. Yep.
Cutting board?
Yep.
It's so simple.
So simple.
Who would have thought?
I don't know. I'm about to go from spending hours cutting to spending half the time cutting instead. And just like that, it's ready to become jam. Okay, let's get this show going. This is so much sugar. So the recipe calls for 2 pounds of apricot, 2 cups of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can see it's already shrinking down inside. I triple, and I only add 1 cup of sugar per pound. So a bunch has changed since I last had the camera on. I have finished this jam. I'm waiting for my jars to sterilize, and I am now cooking another batch, about half the size of this, in that pot. I realize I'm going to need more. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this to come to bubbles, waiting for this to be bubbling, and then I can pour this into the jars and start the water bathing canning process. Well, the water in here has finally started boiling. That's getting close to being done. It's got about like 15 more minutes. 5 more minutes and then that's done. It really is amazing how long this takes to heat up. But I'm going to try to take one out now. These are so cute little jars. Last one in here. I actually ended up being so lucky that this big funnel fit. I thought I was going to have to use a tiny funnel, and that would not have been as much fun. These funnels really make all the difference when it comes to dumping in the apricot jam. I still end up making a mess, but it's way less of a mess than it could have been. Last one. We are now onto our final phase. go. Last batch of apricot jam. Maybe. We shall see.